Alright, I'll teach you guys another pretty easy sleight. I'm going to teach you guys the dribble. That's the dribble. There's two different ways that I do it. At first, I found this to be difficult. That version, even though it's a little bit better and a little bit more practical, I think it's a little harder. I actually learned how to dribble from the corners, like that. So I'll show you that version first. Pretty simple. What you want to do is take your middle finger and thumb and grab them on opposing corners like so. And you don't want it to be too deep of a grip. You want it to be just about flush with your fingertips. That'll help the cards come off your hand a little bit smoother. You're going to curl your pointer finger on the back near the top like so. It's hard to hold in this position without dropping a couple. As soon as you put a little bit of pressure here with your pointer finger, they will want to come off. That's why I just dropped them. So you hold your left hand underneath and put a little bit of pressure to bend the deck, like so. And then just kind of let the cards fall off these fingers. These fingers are going to kind of do this. They're going to spread like that. If you give it that kind of motion, the cards will just dribble out of your hand. It takes some practice to get it not to come off in clumps. At first, you might kind of have like that action going, but you'll get better. It's also easy if you start low, come up, and then come back down. I find that to be a little easier too. But that's it. Like I said, grab it at the corners and just kind of spread your fingers like that. All while putting good pressure with your pointer finger right about here, the center near the top of the deck. Right about there, if you can see where my finger is. One more time, up close so you guys can see it. You see how my thumb and my fingers kind of go like that. That gives it just enough of a spread where the cards will come off singly. Now I'm going to show you guys the other version, which is more like this. What you're going to want to do is put your pinky finger, ring finger, and middle finger of your right hand along the top of the deck like this. They can even overhang, a pretty good amount. You can see that. Your thumb, you're going to want to use this portion of your thumb right here, the inside portion, and let it rest just along the deck like so, the bottom portion, so that you got a good grip on the corner. The tip of my finger on the left side contacts the very corner. You're going to push your index finger pretty much in the middle of the pack so you can riffle like that. You're going to get a nice bow with it. Again, you want to angle the cards like this, and that helps them dribble. Your pointer finger is going to be right along the edge of the deck, just like that. A little close up for you. It's the same action. Your fingers are slightly spreading. But what's cool about this is as you're dribbling, you have control of some of your other fingers. You can kind of let go, so you can catch a card like this and continue to dribble. And some other stuff. It just gives you the ability to have fingers, which is important. So like I said, if you can do both, I would do this, and I'll show you a couple reasons later on in a couple different tutorials. But if you're having a hard time with this one, because it's not easy, it took me a while to learn that, that's a little easier. That'd be a good place to start. It's a cool flourish, it looks good, and it's a pretty way to have somebody pick a card. You just have them tell you when to stop. So it's something that even if you can't do the second version that I showed you, this version, I'd still use this one all the time, because it's just, like I said, it's a pretty way to select a card, and it makes it look like you know how to handle the cards. It's a flourishy move, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to do. I do it all the time when I'm just holding the deck. And that is the dribble. If you have any questions, let me know.